Hey guys, so we got a sailing video for today. This one's going to be focused on planning in advance for your blue carrack gear. So it's about that time in terms of progression where we've got players who have been barded from the beginning looking at upgrading to their carrack or close to upgrading to the carrack. So I just wanted to highlight kind of what you need to do pretty far in advance if you're looking at the blue carrack gear. Some people might just be happy with the advanced ship or the regular carrack and not want to do the blue grind, but this is going to cover that. So you need the sunset blackstones, which can be made in a workshop in Illy'a, and you need all the worker nodes around Illy'a. All together it's about like 20 CP, and we'll touch upon them later on in the video. So the sailing timeline for you guys new to sailing or just starting out or just joining the guild maybe, you've got your frigate to galleys, which takes like a week or two with the Venus quest dailies. The green galleys gear is just some basic enhancing, like 10-20 minutes. After that you've got your sailing dailies to upgrade your blue gear. That's about a month, maybe less, or a month and a half depending on how much you grind it out. Your 3,000 barter transactions for your brilliant mats, a month or two depending on how aggressive you are. If you break down 2 months daily, it's like 30 a day, so a month is like 60 a day, so it's not pretty good. You're making money while you're doing this too as well, so it's not that big of a sweat. Your 42 ocean tiers, if you're checking in from PC, this is like a month because you get the quest daily. On console we've got it every 3 days, so it stretches it out to like 3 to 4 months. If you get lucky with your special barters and some stuff like that, it can be a bit quicker. And you can always buy these with crow coins as well. After that, you got your carrack green plus 10, which you want to do before you get your carrack, and that's about like 60,000 crow coins. And then afterwards, you got to grind the crocs a little bit to get your blue parts. So the difference between green and blue is pretty startling. So it's well worth pursuing. A lot of people go for the cannon first, and even if you're on advance, it's worth considering just doing the parts that add weight, because you do see you get a bit more extra weight as you upgrade the ship parts. But most people doing it for the damage. So you got your sunset blackstones, which is the key to this whole process. So the worker nodes really, which you'll see in a second, give you the Starlight powder at a very slow rate, along with the ship material, ship blueprints that you need to make the parts. The Starlight powder you need to enhance. The solar and lunar blackstones you see over on the left, those are you're going to be familiar with from your green carrack plus 10 enhancing. But the Starlight powder is the one that trickles in very slow, and you're gated basically by the worker nodes to get these for free. So you see, like after a month or two, I've only got like 100 or so or 1,000 or so Starlight powder, and you use 10 of these every time you click the button to enhance. So the worker node, the node you're here, I'll show you in a second. You basically want to send some workers from Illy'a because you probably have artisan ones, and altogether you're looking at like 20 CP. The workshop we'll jump to in a minute. But so all the nodes back and behind, and you have to sail to them, talk to the node manager, give him some like energy or something, and he'll unlock the nodes for you, and then you send the workers out. So you can see here, it's like 6 hours on a human artisan or 6 hours on a professional goblin. So I took my artisan goblins out of Illy'a, which are going to be more efficient here, and as well as humans off the egg nodes in Illy'a to kind of get these coming in quicker. After you accumulate a lot, you can free to like scale this down a little bit, but generally I would advise you guys starting to grab these early on if you turn your console off and you don't let the workers know it a lot. And if you got crappy workers, definitely start them early on. But generally, like you about halfway into your barding progression, or maybe, and it doesn't, if you got spare CP, it doesn't hurt to, now that everyone's cooking like crazy, it doesn't hurt to get these even earlier. You don't need the workshop right away. I would advise picking the workshop on like right when you're about to get the green carrack, because you can make like a few of these stones a day. You also want to be farming your crow coins, so do the Hakovan runs like once or twice a day if you can. Just AFK sail a guy out there for a few hundred crow coins, so you get like 1,600 or 1,000 coins a day to help slowly snowball some crow coins as you guys do this out. But that's basically it. If you got questions, let me know. Take it easy, guys. Adios.